right, thank you for having me, and welcome to today's session called "You Can't Find Brand Awareness on the Side of the Road." My name is Severin Nesselhauf. I'm the Director of Marketing Strategy for Mountain. Mountain is a performance TV advertising company, and I'm tremendously excited as a fellow B2B marketer to talk to you today about just using new ways of generating brand awareness with your target buyers to really drive performance, not just top funnel, but throughout the funnel. Um, and we're going to talk about a little bit of not just why brand awareness matters, why the current playbook might be a little bit outdated, but also what the new ways and new tactics are to drive new buyers into your funnel. So today what we'll cover is why some outdated tactics, specifically when it comes to brand awareness, don't reach our B2B audiences as effectively anymore. How TV has become the tool now to consider as a B2B marketer, and why it is now for B2B marketers specifically, and not just for B2C marketers anymore. And what are the innovations in CTV that you can take advantage today as a B2B marketer? And I, as a fellow B2B marketer, I really believe that there's a tried and true playbook that we're all following, right? It's your search ads, it's your LinkedIn ads, it's generating those landing pages, spinning them up, driving them out onto those pages, converting into a demo request or a platform demo, having those automations, those drip campaigns sitting in the back, activating when we have to nurture, when we want to nurture our prospective buyers, but then also having potentially, as a lot of us B2B marketers ventured into podcasting, into other ways to really generate new demand and trying to find our buyers when they're ready to make a purchase decision and they haven't heard about our brand yet. But I think that playbook just gets played out in a way. And that's what I'm here to talk to you about, what CTV can do to not replace that playbook in any way, but really enhance it and just bring a new tool to that toolkit. And the reason why I so strongly believe in CTV and performance TV as a B2B marketer is because we all know that brand awareness matters in B2B. 90% of B2B decision makers buy from companies that they know and heard of at the beginning of their buying journey. But at the flip side, only 5% are ready to buy at any given moment, are ready to start researching in earnest about the products that they consider purchasing. And so the key challenge that we have to address as B2B marketers when it comes to brand awareness is, yes, generate this brand awareness with the 90%, but being in that right time when they're ready, those 5%, when they're ready to make the decision and be in front of them and enabling them to learn about our brand, know where to go to research deeper, and then really get in touch with us and guide them towards that purchasing decision. So, as I said, awareness should be top of mind for us B2B marketers, but we only have that narrow window. And it is really what we'll find as we're discussing potential other ways to drive brand awareness through visual ways, not just podcasting, but the more visual ways, is that it's not just about visibility. It's not just putting your brand out there. It's about true performance, turning that visibility into awareness, into performance down the funnel from a prospect to an engaged opportunity to really turning them into a sale. And that's where we as a connected TV advertising platform believe that those latest innovations in advertising technology are not just for the B2C market. They're for us too. They're for especially in my opinion, for B2B. And one thing that we've considered in the past, that we've seen our customers use in the past and still using, of course, but it's really this concept of a billboard, because we talked about visibility and highly visual brand awareness drivers. And of course, you might say, okay, what about billboards? We've invested in billboards in the past. Customers of ours invested in billboards in the past. But if you think about going back to that 5% that are ready to make a buying decision at any given moment, only 5%, that visibility a lot of times just doesn't drive real measurable performance. Because as we all know, a billboard is the side of the road. It's not targeted enough. And people are driving. They can't just take their phone out and maybe research our products when they're driving past a billboard. And I think that's an important distinction that we come back to, of why connected TV and our viewpoint is a much more efficient way to get brand awareness and feeding the funnel. Because again, if you're driving past a billboard, chances are your potential customer is not going to pull out their phone to do the research that they might be ready for, right? Part of that 5%, but they're just in a situation that allows them to do that. Plus, I mean, if we're all honest with ourselves, like how many billboards can I recall that we might have driven past in the in the recent past? And so I think there's more efficient ways to do that. So that's why I want to talk about demand gen TV. TV is a real tool for B2B marketers. You can zoom in on your audience. You can just compare it to a Google Ads or a Facebook Ads managers. That's literally what Mountain is bringing to performance TV, running your advertising on streaming platforms. You're in their living room. You can buy the audiences that you want. And it's not just there to save you money and energy. It's also standing out as a B2B brand on TV, right? I mean, what other B2B brands are currently in our living rooms advertising on the large screen, on the big screen? Not a lot of them. So this is really an untapped space for all of us as B2B marketers to drive performance. And as I mentioned, how targeted CTV, connected TV, and performance TV can be is, again, you compare it to a Google Ads or a Facebook Business Manager, Facebook Ads, LinkedIn Ads. That's what you'll find when you drive connected TV campaigns. When you sign up and you just start running your campaigns, those are the same search and targeting functionalities that you're used to from your performance platforms from other advertisers. So role type, job function, company sales volume, decision-making capabilities. Those are all targeting metrics that you will be able to pull when you run CTV campaigns. Plus, you bring in a billboard, you bring any other third-party sort of data provider, third-party tools that you can integrate into CTV, into Mountain's platform, and you run your campaigns in the most targeted way possible. You get in front of them as they're becoming that 5% that are ready to make a purchasing decision. You drive the brand awareness. And you'll also, as they're making that decision, you drop them into your retargeting pool through CTV and you keep getting in front of them. Really driving them into the funnel, driving them through the funnel as they're making that, as they're aware of your brand, as they're engaging with our brands, as they are ready to make that purchasing decision. So you'll be able to more easily convert those 5% that are ready to buy. And as you're doing that, as you're driving them through the funnel, our platform provides you with all the insights, visibility, integration with Google Analytics that you will need to optimize your targeting, to optimize your ad spend, increase your ROAS. And again, if you tie that back to what we talked about, maybe podcasting or especially out of home billboards, those are just a capability that you'll find in these either visual or not so visual channels. And that CTV is really that extension of your performance marketing mix. And on top of that, we're all used to it as performance marketers. We expect our performance marketing platforms to give us automated optimizations, AI-driven optimizations. Again, this should be part of any ad platform, in my opinion, that we're using. So as a CTV platform, think of us as this programmatic, just TV platform, TV advertising platform that you can sign up for, plug in, get your creative up, run your campaigns, and it automatically multiple times throughout the day optimizes for the best performance that you can measure and see those results in feeding your funnel with those 5% that are ready to make a buying decision and are researching their buying decision. So just to sort of bring this home and bring it into a recap of why CTV should be in any B2B marketer's toolbox is it's premium inventory. I think this is really important to note. We're only on the big screen. Mountain Performance TV is only in the living room on the big screen, connected TVs, streaming platforms. It's unskippable, premium inventory. As I mentioned, the audience first targeting. You only spend money on those views that matter. You're able to measure it, automatic optimization, and you see it in real time, that performance coming through that you can measure in the platform, in Google Analytics through third-party measurement. So bring it home. It's, again, the 5% that we're all chasing that are ready to make a purchasing decision at any moment. And we have that narrow window, and CTV allows us to tap into that window. Connected TV is a powerful brand awareness generator that reaches the audience at the right moment. And sort of those advancements in getting your brand into the living room, onto a large screen, a big screen, those are the advancements that CTV brings to you as B2B marketer to not rip up the playbook, but expand your playbook that you're used to and really tap into new audiences that are ready and new potential buyers that are ready. And we included a case study on our website, because don't just take my word for it as a fellow B2B marketer. We have a variety of B2B case studies on our website that show you how other B2B brands use CTV successfully. Pluralsight is one. They surpassed all of their goals. You see the metrics in there. The proof is really there in the data. And that's why we're strong believers of connected TV being that new tool for B2B marketers to really expand the playbook and reach those 5% that are ready to buy and grow your sales and grow top of the funnel and performance throughout the funnel. So thank you a lot for having me. Again, please feel free to visit our website, the case studies, read up on it more. We're always here. We're just one email away. We'd be happy to talk to you. And again, as a fellow B2B marketer, thanks for having me and letting me share why I so strongly believe in connected TV as that new tool in our toolbox.